wake up in the morning feeling good right now. I know it, where my joy come from. It's the morning. Oh,
What's up, y'all, and welcome to another episode of the I'm Up No Excuse podcast. Yeah, I know I've been gone for 2 weeks, but it's for good reason. I've been traveling, I've been connecting, I've gotten a chance to do a lot of thinking and have some dope conversations to be able to talk about the next series of episodes, if you will. And man, y'all know how we do it. Before we get started, let's breathe a little bit because I want to jump right into it. And yeah, it's snowing. My butt is sticking to this chair as we speak, but it's all good. I wanted you to see the snow. So let's do it. If you will, breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. One more time, breathe in and out. Yeah. Like I said, man, I know I've been missing for like the last 2 weeks, but it's been a productive last 2 weeks. Like, I mean, me being in Texas has forced me to be in solitude and get a chance to, think about myself and reflect on, why it is that I do what I do. And it's with that I want to talk. Like, the last conversation I had was with a really good friend of mine, and it basically boiled down to passion. Doing the things you love regardless of if somebody's looking or if you get paid or not. And it struck home for me this week in particular. Like, I've always heard that before, but it struck home for me because when you think about like what the pandemic did to us, a lot of people converted themselves from, and including myself, I am guilty of this, converted myself from this is what I love doing to let me find the ways to survive and make money and try to maintain a specific status because that's what people want to show me by way of Instagram, Facebook, people talking to me about, the list goes on and on. But basically the conversation boiled down to, do you do what you do because you genuinely love doing it or because of the check that it provides, because of the skill level you're at? And here's why the conversation came. I'm locked in Orlando. We're making music, and we made a lot of records. We made compared to the last time I was there, and the way I've been in my thoughts heavy, digging myself out of this. I wouldn't call it a negative situation, if you will. I'm gonna keep standing up from time to time because this ice is melting. But basically it boiled down to, we're working on records and then we reach out to some people and it was, I'll do it if it's paying this amount of money. But it's like, and we don't hear me wrong, we don't devalue the point of you are due what you're asked for. But the conversation is this: if all it takes for something that you love to do, if it takes money for you to get it done, then you've lost the perspective on it. I heard Will Smith say a long time ago that the moment, and this ain't always the case, it literally is a discernment thing, but the moment that you open your mouth about how much you want to be paid to perform a specific skill, sometimes you put yourself in a position to be paid way less because you chose the money part of it over the passion part of it. There's a floating term, a floating phrase, if you will, that it's a blessing to give. It's more of a blessing to give than it is to receive. Or give and it shall be given unto you. And ask yourself this question: do you do what you do because you love it, or is it because you could be paid a specific amount to do it? And I'm here to tell you that if your decisions are solely based on the fact that I could survive and make a check off of what it is that I could do, you will most certainly obtain that check that you're looking for, but you're also devaluing the amount of effort that you'll put into it later. I'm guilty of this. I got to a point where everything became about money. And this week, the past 2 weeks reminded me like, no, like honestly, what you wake up and do every day is going to bring you way more than you could ever dream of, because you've already put it into words, into perspective, into your dreams and ideas, that the things that you want out of life. And so once you've already said it, you've planted the seed. So from that point on, you got to spend every waking hour on that specific skill. And sometimes, honestly, it's meant for you to give away. It's not always meant for you to make a profit off of it. Discern for yourself, though. Don't let me tell you, don't make your money. But don't get so caught up into the money part, because in a lot of ways, and I keep saying this, people can't pay you what you're worth. They're paying you for convenience. We're worth so much more. We're all made in God's image. Therefore, the moment we start putting a value on what it is that we do, we're already diminishing ourselves. Fall back in love with what skills that you have and make the art every day. You know what I mean? So we're in this snow. I'm finna link up with my homie Tev in the building or outside. We about to just share with the camera. But that's what I want to talk about today. I got some, again, do what you love because you love it and not because it has a value. And watch life work itself out for you. I can go on and on, but you take it for what it is. I'm so grateful for you joining me, y'all. Weirdly, I feel good sitting in this snow. My butt is freezing, but it's also melting from the ice. So we're about to get moving. Thank you for tuning in. No excuses. Yo, if you like that episode, all I need you to do is subscribe, like, and comment. And make sure you share it with somebody, because maybe this piece of content could help them. Let's keep it going.